Hello everyone, it's Hugh from Web3 Enabler. Welcome to the Real World Blockchain Podcasts. Today Gauthier is out at a blockchain event, so I'll be hosting solo, but I really had to jump on here and react to one of the biggest stories shaking up the crypto world right now. Yes, Bitcoin hit another all-time high again. It was the same yesterday, it will probably be the same tomorrow or the day after that. But that's not what I want to focus on today. Instead, I want to talk about a major DeFi exploit that just hit the Sui blockchain yesterday with over $260 million drained from its biggest DEX, Cetus. So basically yesterday, a hacker or a group of hackers exploited a critical bug in Cetus's system. So basically at the heart of it was a simple but deadly issue, an arithmetic overflow in the code that miscalculated how much liquidity could be withdrawn from a pool, basically. So here's how the attackers pulled it off. So first, they used a flash loan to borrow billions of fake tokens. Then they opened a position with a massive price range, but added almost no real liquidity. And when they withdrew, the bug kicked in and the system just gave them way more tokens than it should have. How convenient. They repaid the flash loan and walked away with tens of millions in profit. In total, over $260 million stolen, as I said, before the team hit pause. Sui validators managed to freeze over $160 million of the stolen funds before the hackers could fully launder them, basically, even though apparently some of the assets were already moving to Ethereum and Tornado Cash. Cetus has apparently fixed the bug since then and resumed trading. They shared a full breakdown of what went wrong, etc. And they are now working, obviously, with security experts to tackle the remaining issues, I guess. But there's a big but. While the quick response helped limit the damage, it also raised some deeper questions about how much control validators really have on the Sui chain. So what does it tell us? Well, first, that the DeFi space is still maturing, right? I mean, even next-gen blockchains like Sui are vulnerable when protocol code isn't airtight. And second, centralized recovery isn't decentralization. Let me repeat that. Centralized recovery isn't decentralization. Yes, freezing stolen funds may have saved users, but it also showed how much power a few validators hold and how quickly they can override unstoppable code. Which brings us to a bigger point, which is if we believe in crypto's original vision, which is transparency, immutability, permissionless access, then every event like this should be a wake-up call, in my opinion. DeFi should not rely on centralized teams or admin keys to save the day, and smart contracts need to be battle-tested, audited, and ideally governed by code and or community, and not a handful of validators like on Sui. This is why real decentralization matters, especially for enterprises stepping into crypto. At Web3 Enabler, we help businesses enter this space safely and confidently. We integrate crypto and stablecoin invoicing directly into CRMs like Salesforce, so companies can just send and receive crypto payments without intermediaries, basically almost, and slash international payment costs. Relying not just on one chain or one DeFi app, but letting you tap into multiple networks securely. We see how important it is, scalably, and with full compliance support, of course. So anyways, let's see how this whole Cetus story affects the market in the next few days, especially the Sui token. And in the meantime, thanks for tuning in and stay safe out there. Cheers.